Hello and welcome to Manga 96, and today we're going to talk about High School DxD. It's time to talk about the strongest human. Despite being a hero upon his introduction, he was everything but one, where, after getting his ass handed to him by Issa and spending some time in the realm of the dead to cool off his head, he came back as a changed man and someone who could actually call himself a hero now. I'm of course talking about Cao Cao. But before we start, here's the spoiler warning. I will be spoiling a lot of things in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I would highly recommend that you go and read the light novel, as it is an enjoyable read. For everyone else, let's start with an overview on who Cao Cao is. Cao Cao is the descendant of Cao Cao from the Three Kingdoms era and the leader of the Chaos Brigade hero faction. After Sun Wukong stepped down from his position as Indra's vanguard, Cao Cao became his successor and Indra's new vanguard. He is the possessor of the first and ultimate Longinus, the true Longinus. Cao Cao is a charismatic and manipulative person, as he was able to convince many Sacred Gear users to join the hero faction either from their own will or by brainwashing them. He also believes that it is his responsibility as the descendant of a hero to destroy beings like devils, fallen angels, and dragons, which he believes are threats to human beings. Like his ancestors, he has the eyes to find people with good potential and considers them valuable talents, where he only accepts humans with sacred gears in the hero faction and wants to see how far his faction can go against supernatural existence, as he wants to test the limits of what humans are capable of. He is also cocky and arrogant, as he claims that he alone is enough to fight a god and mocks opponents who are weak enough, like Ladon. He tends to lose his control and composure when he is injured by someone unexpectedly or being caught up by an unexpected unluckiness, as is seen when he gets infuriated when Issa hits his eye and nearly loses his composure and self-control. Sun Wukong and Vasco still consider his views and abilities are far amateurish, childish, lacking, and still have some development. His cockiness will be his greatest downfall, according to Wally, as he refused to kill both Issa and Wally and put his objective first rather than them at that time, thus allowing Issa to defeat him during their first encounter. But still has some respect to those he deemed worthy, those that manage to get his interest and he considers strong, such as Issa, Azazel, Wally, and Wasco. Like George, he tends to overthink things if some things do not happen the way he expects them, as he is seen when he overthinks Issa's survival by the help of Great Red and Office. He also believes in fate, where he believes that there is a reason why he met Issa, Wally, and the other very strong people that exist. It extends to the point that he mentioned in volume 18, the reason why he returned is what he wants to know why the true Longinus was given to him and why it chose him despite his past mistakes. During his return in volume 18, he is shown willing to cooperate with the DxD against Clipot, and during the Evil Dragon War where he is shown helping various people including the Last Stand against Trahexa and the Evil Dragon as Indra's order, and align himself with the Grigori as its agent along with Tobio. As for his past, Cao Cao was born in a remote village in a mountain in China to a traditional family of farmers. One day, after getting lost in the mountains while playing with his friends, he encountered a monster he heard about in stories. Faced with death, he summoned the true Longinus for the first time and slew the monster. Half a year later, he would meet Sun Wukong, who would reveal his ancestor Cao Cao to him. After being sold by his parents to strange men, he ran away from home but was chased down by men wielding weapons, human trafficking, and wild animals. A few years on the run, he left China for another country and would learn how to use true Longinus and came to know it as a Longinus and one of the holy relics. He abandoned his birth name for the name of the hero Cao Cao. Returning home, he learned of his parents' death due to a huge amount of debt in money and left thereafter to form the hero faction. As for his role in the story, Cao Cao first appears at the end of volume 6, talking with Siegfried on the defeat of the old Satan faction, sarcastically saying that it is too bad their Dimension Lost user did not go all out, to which Secret replies that it was Cao Cao who gave that order. In Volume 7, he is seen talking with Secret, who warns him that they are close to being discovered, to which Cao Cao replies by saying that they have gathered enough talent that can start the next phase. In Volume 9, he makes his official appearance to Issa and his friend during the class trip in Kyoto. He and the rest of the hero faction were responsible for the kidnapping of Kyoto's yokai leader Yasaka, with the intention of opening the Dragon Gate to summon the Great Red. This attempt, however, was stopped by Issa and his friends, along with the last-minute intervention of Sun Wukong. In the process, Cao Cao lost one of his eyes to a final blow from Issa. He reappears in Volume 11, attacking the Grammary and Wally teams and Azazel in order to capture Office, with assistance from Samael and George, while targeting the weakness of his opponents. Cao Cao was able to dominate the battle, defeating his opponents, even shattering Zenobia's ex Durandal in the process, and successfully stole Office's power. In Volume 12, he appeared in the underworld after Issa and the Grammary team defeats the hero faction, challenging Issa to a fight, which Cao Cao was able to dominate, but eventually lost after Issa used a bullet with Samuel's blood on his Medusa eye, weakening him. In his last attempt to defeat Issa, Cao Cao attempted to use the True Idea but did not work due to the will of God in the True Longinus, choosing Issa's dream instead of Cao Cao's ambition. He was then rescued by George, who carried him, and Leonardo until they meet Indra, who proceeds to take their Longinuses and sends Cao Cao and the other two to the realm of the dead. Cao Cao returns from the realm of the dead in Volume 16, reclaiming the True Longinus from Indra, who complimented him on his return, to which Cao Cao replied, saying that it was Indra who sent him there in the first place. Although he did not appear in person in Volume 17, he used the True Longinus to break through the barrier created by Ladon surrounding Auros, thus helping DxD. Cao Cao helped defend Heaven from the attack of Clipot in Volume 18. He fought against Ladon and was able to trap him inside a cervix for Rias to use her extinguishing star to destroy Ladon's body, and for Koneko to seal his soul inside a jewel that came from Issa's armor. After the battle, he mentioned that he was bored with fighting Ladon and that he only viewed Issa and Wally as dragons worthy of combat. When asked why he returned, he replied that he wants to know why the True Longinus was given to him. In Volume 20, Cao Cao visited Vasco Strada, who was currently under house arrest. When asked why he'd come, he said that he wanted to know what a hero is. After explaining what he thought a hero was, Strada laughed and told him that he was too young to consider himself a hero. Strada then proceeds to explain that it's the people who decide who will become a hero. After Strada explained why he fought for the church, Cao Cao thought to himself that Strada resembled Issa. In Volume 21, Chrome Crouch and Cao Cao arrived together to assist DxD's army faction at coastal waters of Japan at the last stand against Clipot's army controlled by Apophis. In Volume 22, he went to see Issa's promotion to a high-class devil on Indra's behalf and was caught eavesdropping on Shiva's conversation with Issa. He tells Issa he got permission from Indra to participate in the Azazel Cup and stating he wishes to crush his team there. As for his relationship with Issa, Issa dislikes Cao Cao since their first encounter, being angered by his actions such as trying to forcefully use Yasaka to open the Dragon Gate and injuring his friends. Cao Cao, for his part, seems to be interested in Issa and his abilities, noting that despite his lack of talent to demonic power, Issa possessed a great affinity for attracting people with his dragon powers. As such, Cao Cao believed that Issa will become the most dangerous Red Dragon Emperor in the future. During the initial battle in the replica Kyoto, he was able to defeat Issa easily, but Issa was able to overwhelm Cao Cao and the rest of the hero faction members when he logged illegal move Triana. When the hero faction attempted to retreat, Issa was able to wound him by destroying his eye, thus sparking a rivalry between the two, as Cao Cao told Issa to get stronger. In volume 11, Cao Cao ambushed Issa and the rest of the Occult Research Club after their promotion exam. He was able to defeat Issa by redirecting attack towards Asia in Zenobia, which forced Issa to rush in with his Triana Knight form to defend them. As Cao Cao left after retrieving off Issa's power, he told Issa to rise up to a level where he can challenge him again. In volume 12, Cao Cao appeared after John was defeated by Issa. He was shocked by Issa managing to survive Samuel's poison and meeting with Great Red. He had his rematch with Issa as both fought with their full powers, with Cao Cao using his balance breaker and Issa using his Cardinal Crimson promotion. While at first evenly matched, Cao Cao slowly gained the upper hand and was able to blow Issa away with his destruction orb. Ultimately, he lost due to Issa using Samuel's poison that extracted from his old body. In a last-ditch effort, he attempted to use True Idea, but he did not activate as the god of Babel's will within despair preferred Issa's dream to his ambition. In volume 21, Cao Cao came to assist Issa in defending Japan from Trihexa, stating that the one to defeat Issa will be him. In volume 22, he came to observe Issa's promotion to a high-class devil on behalf of Indra, chuckling as he noted that even Shiva had become fond of Issa and the fact that Issa continues to grow each time he sees him. Cao Cao told Issa that he intends to participate in the Azazel Cup and see how much his power can reach with his team, as well as his desire to have a rematch with Issa during the tournament, as he hopes to crush Issa's team head-on, as he considered Issa and Wally as his rivals. He later greeted Issa when Issa arrived to the tournament, as Cao Cao was satisfied that he would have a chance to have a match with Issa and get his revenge. With this, I covered everything that I wanted to cover on Cao Cao. And that will be all for this video. If you like this video, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments below, or subscribe to the channel for more manga reviews and One Piece content. And until next time, take care.